Okay, here we are for episode 2 of Reality Casting 101. And in this episode, you've sat down and you found something about you that is really unique. Something about you that is true. Something about you that is real, okay? And you've got your adjectives to help support that. You've got other people's views of you that help support that. So what you are projecting, what you are selling to casting is you. What character are you? Okay? Let's say that you're just going to go with the hot blonde. Okay? If you're the hot blonde, you don't have to really think too much. You're a ditzy blonde with a beautiful body. You sell it. When it comes down to the application, every single answer that you answer on that paper has to project the hot blonde. Who's your hero? Marilyn Monroe. She was a hot blonde. What 3 adjectives describe you? Beautiful, ditzy, and big busted. Things that tie you in to the hot blonde. I've never been the hot blonde, by the way, so I really don't know what adjectives I need. What is your favorite day like? Putting on my smallest bikini and going to the beach and having guys look at me. You want to have all the answers pointing to one answer. All the questions that you answer project one thing, who you are. Every single answer has to be consistent, because if you do not focus and narrow your application down to project that one character, you failed. You cannot fail. They're looking for cracks in you. You've got to know who you are, and you've got to be consistent, and you have to be confident about it, and confident about projecting this character to casting. So every single question that you answer has to tie in back to the character that you are selling. And you are selling them. And if you do a good enough job selling this one character, it doesn't matter if they're looking for it. They'll find a way to put this one unique character into the show. Now, if you're a firefighter, if you're a policeman, you're going to tie your virtue into it, you're going to tie heroism into it, you're going to try to project your compassion for other people, you're going to try to polish the heroic deeds that you've done as part of your story. You want this application to come out and say, I serve the people. I am a hero. And you want that application to be just as defined as the video that you project. You want to start your application out by saying, I am a mother. I am a hot model. I am an actor looking for an easy gig on Survivor. No, I'm kidding. I am blank. Whatever that blank is who you are. And you've got to tie every single application question into who that is. So forget your first answer and look at the question again and say, do I see who I am in that answer? Do I see what I'm trying to sell to casting in that answer? That's the key. You've got to define yourself. You've got to make the application, sell that to them. Before you even put your face in front of the camera, God knows I never know what I'm going to say until I stand in front of the camera and start talking. So, I don't know, what exactly I would say, but I would know that if I'm trying to project myself as something, that is what I'm going to focus on. And again, it's got to be you. It's got to really be you, because they'll know if you're lying. They'll know. They have tests they do. They'll know if the characteristics you're trying to portray are false. If you're that transparent, they're going to see right through you, and they're going to push you aside. So you got to be you. So that's the second part of it. Every application question has got to sell what you're selling to casting. My application tells me that I am a jerk. My application tells SCG or other casting people that I am a great dad. My application tells people that I am a shoe salesman. Poor soul. Okay, so that's what step 2 do. Now go back and answer every question on that application, and think of something else on the application. If you are obnoxious and arrogant and you don't like most people, your questions are not going to be long-winded. If you are a gossip woman who talks to everybody, you're Miss Friendly, your application's going to be this thick. And don't worry about how many questions you answered or how long every question is. Make sure that the length of your answer and the content of your answer represents who you are. If you're well loved by everybody, you're going to answer every question and more. You're going to have additional pages added on the back. If nobody likes you, you're probably going to have very few answers. You may even miss some, because that's who you are. Project who you are and sell it. End of part 2 of Reality Casting 101.